In a shocking turn of events, Senator Raffy Tulfo just went absolutely ballistic inside the Senate session hall. Breaking news, guys, Senator Raffy Tulfo breaks his silence. Tulfo explodes. He was on his feet. He was fuming. He was visibly upset, and he is demanding that there should be an immediate investigation, or at the very least, an official response from Malacca gang regarding the impeachment claims being hurled against Vice President Sara Duterte. Now, how did this happen? Well, let's get into it. It was during the budget hearing for the office of the Vice President when Senator Raffy Tulfo suddenly got up. He said that he could not anymore contain his anger over the impeachment issue involving Vice President Sara Duterte. Tulfo said that somebody has to answer the allegations against the Vice President. Tulfo stressed that he doesn't want to believe that the country's leaders are corrupt. But if they are, then they must be held accountable. Now, get this. He even dared his fellow senators to investigate him if they think that he is lying. Now, how did the other senators react to these explosive remarks? Well, some senators were caught on camera looking visibly shocked, even surprised by Tulfo's outburst. Some senators were seen nodding their heads in apparent agreement with Tulfo's sentiments. So it seems that there is already a division in the Senate regarding the issue on the Vice President. And Tulfo is obviously on his own, but he does have some allies in the Senate who are also calling for an investigation. Now, before we continue, a quick background on the impeachment case. Vice President Sara Duterte is facing an impeachment case at the Senate. The complaint was filed by lawyers led by Paul Glenn Peter John Mapa. The alleged betrayal of public trust by the Vice President stemmed from her supposed involvement in the multi-billion peso pork barrel scam. Now, the Senate is yet to decide whether it will conduct the investigation. If it does, then it would likely start in the next few weeks. But Tulfo is pushing for a resolution to be passed in the next 3 days. Otherwise, he said he will reveal more information about the issue. Now, what happens next? Well, the ball is now with the Senate. They will have to decide whether or not to investigate the Vice President. And if they do, then what will be the outcome of the investigation? Will they find probable cause to charge the Vice President? Or will they dismiss the complaint outright? Now, this is a very interesting development, guys, and I'm sure the public wants to know more. This is definitely a developing story. We'll keep you posted. Meanwhile, Senator Tulfo's name is now all over social media. Netizens are buzzing with his outburst at the Senate. The hashtag Senator Tulfo is currently trending online. Others are calling him Bawangero, while others are lauding him for speaking up. Now, is this tension between Tulfo and the Duterte camp? Well, no. Tulfo was actually one of the fiercest critics of Vice President Leni Robredo. In fact, he even called her a traitor for allegedly betraying the trust of her supporters. So this is not really a new thing for Tulfo to lash out. He's just doing what he has always done. Guys, if you want to know more about this breaking political news in the Philippines, simply search Senator Tulfo or Sara Duterte impeachment or Philippine Senate and you will get more stories like this. Simply click the link in the description box below. That's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share. This is your host.